Finally, I have arrived in Fukuoka. And for this week, I will stay here in Fujisaki. It's not too far away from the city center of Fukuoka. It takes only 20 minutes to get there by the subway. So this is my room. I quite like the space. It looks warm. Have you seen this kind of light? It brings back my childhood memories. Every time you pull the string, the light will change. This room is located in a quite local Japanese neighborhood. It's the kind of environments that I love. For the bed, I have to unfold the mattresses on the floor and stack them up. And because it is the winter now, so I have a comforter and a blanket. It's quite comfortable actually. Also, I have enough space in the rooms to do some exercise. You know, my working hours are long, so I really need this kind of intense exercise. Intense exercise helps me keep my body active and my emotions stable. Tonight, I will have dinner with my old friend Terry. But before that, I still have some time, so I want to come to this famous park, Ohori Park, to take a walk. 大濠公园, that's the Chinese name. The wind is pretty strong here. I believe you can hear the wind. Perhaps it is because now it's the winter. Let's just take some pictures and go. There's another park by the lake here. It seems to be a ruin for an old castle. The wind's not that strong here. So my friend and I decided to have some Belgian beer with curry rice. That's a very interesting combination, but it's really good. My old friend Terry and I have known each other for over 15 years. He has been living in Fukuoka for almost 10 years. He got married here and he also works here now. Terry is a truly hardworking and capable person. He speaks 4 languages and he's also a manager who is in charge of international business in his company. Last year in May, I was here in Fukuoka with my cousins and we did an interview with Terry, but unfortunately, the background noise was too loud. So I didn't upload the video, but in that video, we mainly focused on the life in Japan and how to buy a house here. Now I'm going to conclude what we have discussed in this interview video for you here, and I'm going to summarize it, alright? Basically, yeah, anyone can come to Japan, but before you do, please at least learn some Japanese. If you intend to work here for a long time, you should at least speak Japanese with the fluency of N1. Also, you have to be aware that Japan is a society with a lot of rules, so you have to prepare yourself for that. For example, you really need to observe what others are doing and try not to be different. And about buying a house here, well, first you have to realize that you are going to pay a lot of taxes. You also need to hire an agency to manage the house for you if you want to rent it out. Also, not many Japanese banks are willing to lend mortgages to foreigners. And if you really want to buy a house, you should really know the place, and that is what many people will ignore. If you really want to buy a house, you should really come here and live for a few months so you will know the neighborhood well and you will be more aware of what might happen to this place in the future. In this case, you will have more understanding of the house that you are going to buy in Japan. Would you agree?
有人在加班，我朋友的公司还有人在加班。So I just hung out with my friends in Fukuoka, in Tenjin, the city center. I think overall, the vibe in Fukuoka is more relaxing than Tokyo, and also the pace is slower. Yeah, I think as a Taiwanese person, Fukuoka might be more suitable for me than Tokyo, I think. Like my friend, he just he got married here and he has been living here for over 10 years. Almost 10 years, not over 10, sorry. But yeah, he also said that he liked it there. He liked it here more than Tokyo. Yeah, because as a Taiwanese guy, this city, the pace and everything is more similar to Taiwan compared to Tokyo. Oh my god, it's such a quiet neighborhood here. Yeah, there's nobody walking the streets right now because it's quite late. Just 10 o'clock. But probably this is not a very busy area.
The stairs remind me of some Japanese horror movies I've watched before.
Yeah, we made it. Home sweet home.
You know what? You can't just come to Kyushu without trying the akagyudon here. Akagyudon, 赤牛冻. Look at the beef. It's almost like eating medium steak. And there's a raw egg in the middle. It goes really well with draft beer. Okay, let's dig in. Cheers, guys. This is going to bring me a lot of satisfaction.
好，这个就是第二间房间，它就在博多的市中心，也不错。不过比第一间稍微旧了一点。就这样子，就是反正就这样嘛。第一间房间它是在市郊，那在市郊房间它会比较便宜，所以你可以用，应该说你可以用比较便宜的价格去订到比较好的房间，比较新的房间这样。那这个房间也不能说它差，就是旧了一点。因为它在市中心嘛，市中心又相对比较便宜的价格，那当然你也不能要求太多嘛。其实如果不是来一个月，我是不会住这种房间，但是没办法嘛，我不可能来一个月每天都住饭店，每天这样3000、4000、3000、4000，一个月也是很可观哈。对啊，不过现在日本是真的蛮划算，因为它的汇率很便宜。就现在真的汇率真的是对台币来说真的是一个，我真的是很棒啊！只能这样说，你可以花得很爽啊，这样子应该够清楚吧？对。
This is Nakasu River, 中州运河. There are many department stores by it. Now, this is the famous Kushida Shrine in Fukuoka. Yeah, it is right in the city center. So basically, I take a walk here every day because I quite like the environment. In these containers, there's Japanese sake. I think they're like the offerings for the gods here. Do you hear Taiwanese? There are Taiwanese tourists here every day. You can't miss Hakata ramen if you visit Fukuoka, right? The smell is terrible, but the taste is wonderful. If you're a fan of stinky tofu, then you know what I mean. Okay, a big problem. The Wi-Fi in my hotel doesn't work, so I can't have classes there. Now I need to look for Wi-Fi everywhere, so I have classes in Starbucks, coffee shops, and even izakaya sometimes. Well, at least I can go out and walk around every day. Finally, I have found this coworking space. It's perfect for me to work here.
还好没有走到这里。哇，还好走到这里可以上课。这样今天上一上，从下午进去出来就晚上了，还不错，蛮舒服，而且这个地方人蛮少的，好像没什么在用，也蛮安静的。而且这边就是你如果很闷的话，可以出来坐一下，是没什么 view 啊，就是吹吹风。
I quite like this balcony here. It's very relaxing to sit here. If you feel tired or annoyed, you can come out here and sit for a while. It's going to make you feel refreshed. Now, let's get some late night snacks at the Nakasu Yatai. Oh my god, this is so Japanese. Wow, there's a street artist singing here. With such a beautiful river view and amazing voice, this is just enjoyable. Okay, we are now in a small town called Umi. Yeah, we're not in Fukuoka anymore. Tonight, we will stay in this cute small town, Umi. Because somehow, all the hotels in Fukuoka are very expensive today. This is the first time I'm here, and I know nothing about Umi.
这个房间好有日本风啊！看一下，这边还有这个阳台，哇，太酷了！这个。
This is a big surprise. This Airbnb is amazing. I really love the vibe here, and this is exactly what I want, you know? It is filled with traditional Japanese culture here. It's like being a movie. Now I'm going out to get something to eat. Wow, it's quite dark here. Now I feel like I'm the main character in a Japanese horror movie. It's almost like an adventure, you know? Somehow it's exciting.
早8点钟跑一家 Seven 买了3个饭团，一杯水，真的有点恐怖啊！这里白天真的是蛮漂亮，晚上真的是有点恐怖啊。
It's really like being in a horror movie. It's a bit scary, but at the same time, I also feel a bit excited. It's hard to describe this kind of feeling.
总算回来了。
So, tonight in this Airbnb Umi, Guminja Umioto, is one of the best evenings I have had on this whole trip in Japan. The owner couple are super friendly, and when I stayed there, they invited me to have late night snacks and drinks with their friends, and it was a really fun and warm gathering. I really enjoyed it, not just because I got a chance to speak a lot of Japanese, but it was also because these people were really nice people. I definitely recommend this amazing Airbnb in Umi. The Umioto is run by this amazing couple, Yuji and Asahi. I'm so flattered that they even mentioned that my Japanese is fluent in their comments for me. As a Japanese learner, I'm so happy to hear that. Okay, so now we are back in Fukuoka, and this is the last hotel of my trip here. It's more like a unit in a building, so let's check it out. You need to type in password to enter the room.
Wow, 这一间超大海景房没有了，那个景观房不是海景，讲错。哇，这间不错，有厉害，哇，超棒！我觉得是来日本，这一趟呢，大概是这边哇，还有洗衣机，哇，这个洗衣机太好了。这件事我觉得来日本，这趟来日本大概是第2名，第1名我一定要给昨天那个宇美那家、乌米那家，那个就是日式那家那个主人跟邻居真的太好了，人太好，没办法。然后房间真的太有特色了，昨天他拉米那家是我觉得最棒的，但是我觉得今天这家，够大，然后机能也好，地点也很好，对。
Of course, with such a big room, it would be a waste if I don't use it well. So, let's exercise a bit. I love to have these short street dance practice times. They energize me. It is super close to the main shopping street in Nakasu, which is definitely a good thing because I will have more choices of food. It's also very easy to go to Hakata Canal City from here. And the other side of it is the famous Kushida Shrine. Okay, so now I'm on my way to try the famous Motsunabe in Fukuoka with a friend here. I heard Motsunabe is pretty famous here, so it would be a pity not to try it, is it? Just cross this sky bridge, we'll be at the Hakata Canal City. Now, this is the famous Motsunabe in Fukuoka. Basically, it's soy sauce and the intestines of cows. I heard it's a must try here. This is the restaurant we went, 95牛长锅. The good thing about this restaurant is that you can enjoy the nice view of Nakasu from a high floor, so I would definitely recommend this restaurant. After dinner, my friend showed me around and took me to this bar called Mitsubachi. It's a bar with a good vibe near the river, and both the view and the drinks here are amazing. I think it's a perfect spot for dating, hang out with friends, or even family gatherings. Yeah, I saw people bring their kids here. So my friend Mocha knows a lot of secret spots in Fukuoka. She's a nurse in a local hospital here, but on weekends, she also does a part-time job as a tour guide. She speaks both English and Japanese, and she can also communicate with you through translation apps. If you want to have a trip to Fukuoka, I really enjoy some delicious local food and visit some amazing local spots, please don't hesitate to contact her through Instagram. And I will also put her Instagram and website down below this video. Before we head on, we came to the Hakata Canal City and they have a water show here. It's basically the same as last year when I visited here with my cousin, but it's still enjoyable. So this is my last day in Japan, and I can't leave Japan without having some amazing Japanese strawberries, right? Seriously, the strawberries here are amazing. So my long stay in Japan has finally come to an end, and this video will be my last video about my life in Japan for this year. Yeah, I think it's really an amazing experience that I can live in Japan for such a long time, try new things and meet new people. Okay, so it's time to go home, and I will see you in Taiwan then.